Hi, it's me, Pizza Rat, and I'm back.
Hi, I'm also here.
We have a lot of weird dreams, so we thought we'll talk about some of them.
Some of them are creepy and some of them are weird. And one of us is a demon.
I'm the one that's a demon. So, I once had a Lego Darth Vader dream where he shoots red lasers out of his eyes and he's crawling like a 3-year-old. Then I run down the street trying to get as far away from him as possible. For some reason, I stop at a car park and then I spot a girl from the crowd and then she invites me into a car. I'm pretty sure she was like that one girl from the cruise, but whatever. And then also the car, it was like a toy car, those the 4-year-olds ride on. I don't know why, but then I'm trying to get as far away from that really creepy Lego Darth Vader, and then she takes me to some weird hotel and then vanishes. And then for some reason Moana is there, and Angry Bird pigs are there as well, and she tells me that she's protecting Angry Bird pigs or something, I don't know, and then I don't know, my dream just randomly stopped because I don't know, apparently she's Darth Vader only eats Angry Bird pigs.
What the actual F was that dream? I know dreams are weird, but why was Moana there and then the girl from the crowd disappears, and why was Darth Vader eating Angry Bird pigs? That's the weirdest dream I've ever heard. This dream takes place in Science Club. If you're wondering what Science Club is, let me explain. It's a place where we do science experiments. Like the last experiment we did, which was the worst thing ever, was when me and Pizza Rat, we had to build a dome using toothpicks and jelly tot, or at least that's what it was called, and it broke my brain. I could not figure out which toothpicks, because they were different sizes. Why do they need to be different sizes? Also, it was the worst having to cut the toothpicks with scissors. It was hard. The best part of the whole thing was destroying it. Yes, destroying the dome was the best part. Yeah, it really wasn't a good time. So basically, the science club was down in a different place in the school than it usually is, and it was run by an entirely different teacher. And on top of all of that, the teacher was like, you know how this is normally science club? Well, it's not science club anymore, it's film club. And then she put on Cuphead. I really don't know. And then I just randomly knew I wasn't supposed to be there, so I just ran off. And nobody even followed me. And then the buses were leaving and I just teleported on. I don't know how. And I had an ice cream in my hand. Also, there used to be an ice cream man. They used to give ice cream out at the front of the school. I don't think he does that anymore. Yeah, and I had ice cream in my hand. And then the dream ended. I really don't know what that dream was meant to be. This is another dream of mine, and it takes place at my primary school. So when I walk home from my primary school, there's this bridge that goes over the railway tracks and stuff. Basically, in the dream, I walk over the bridge, and there's this alleyway thing that goes into the forest. It's a quicker way of getting home. Basically, a guy comes out of that alleyway that goes into the forest, and he has a chainsaw. So yeah. And then he basically just walks up to me and cuts me in half. I don't know what the dream was meant to be. And my mum was just standing there, I guess, because I was walking home from school with my mum. There was no one else around, it was just us. And then I get resurrected from the dead, like Jesus Christ. I don't know what that was meant to be. And my mum's all like, well, that was totally normal, let's go home. And that was the end of the dream. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
So, I was with my dad on like some weird wooden island, and the island was for some reason like some shop, like a clothes shop. It was really weird, but so we're just shopping and stuff. And then once we're done shopping, we just buy the clothes and stuff. And there's also an airport on that island. And also, for some reason, the island's made of wood. Just pointing them out there now. But so that the plane was basically a boat, like a toy boat. I don't know why my dreams have toys in them all the time, but whatever. Then people from my class was there, and yeah, it was a bit weird. That was actually a shark that just appeared. It was really weird. And it kept just swimming, and then it just ate the island or something. It's really weird, and that's when my dream ended.
So, you all just die at the end. Yeah, that sounds totally normal and not weird at all.
I think all dreams are weird.
Well, I guess that is true. Here's another dream I had. So, in the dream, there were these two girls, and they were playing a fish game. I can't really remember it, but basically, in the game, you are this fish, and you had to paint something, and the better the painting, the more points that you would get. So, so in the game, they end up winning, and then there's this guy, and he ends up losing the game to these two girls, but he's always won. So he gets really angry that he's lost for the first time ever. Yeah, I know it doesn't sound real, but it's a dream. What do you expect? So, this is just crazy. The next part's crazy. He grabs an axe and goes to kill the girls. Yes. A grown man got upset over losing a game to two teenage girls, I believe they were in my dream. So he grabs an axe to go and kill them. I don't know why maybe this is why I like blood. I don't know. Either way, so the girls basically run around a bunch, and there are a bunch of other friends who do nothing except run around with them. Why are you running around with them? You're not even the ones being chased. Your friends are. Ignoring that weird part. So, yeah, the friends do absolutely nothing, and I don't know why they're in the dream. And then the two girls, they run to a bar, and then they just spend the whole day there. Just their parents aren't worried at all. And it looks like it's the middle of the day when the guy tries to kill them. And they end up running to the bar and spending the rest of the day there and the night. And at any point were the parents worried at all. And on top of all of this, one other thing I want to say is that the setting of the dream, it was in this desert cowboy thing. Yeah, there was this cowboy desert town. I don't know why my dream was there. Yeah, so they just spend the whole night there, and they come up with a plan. And the next morning, the girls, one of the girls at least, just walks out and goes to their mum and tells them about the whole plan. And the other girl's parents never learn anything. Also, question. What about the other girl's, dad? She only tells her mum. And her mum never involves her dad, so is the dad just not there? I don't know, maybe he died. So yeah. So they go to this clothes shop, and they buy a bunch of clothes, you know what you do. And when they're leaving, also, why are they buying clothes? And the plan, you know what the plan is? Is to run off to a campsite in the middle of nowhere, and just their parents don't even go with them. Aren't you worried about your kid's safety? So back to the story, Dream. So the shopkeepers all like, oh, don't forget your necklaces that are magic and can make you fly if you pull the pendant. and just the girl and the mom are like, oh yeah, we'll take them. Also, why are they free? I'm just wondering that. I think magic flying necklaces would get you money. Don't give it away for free. And then basically they put on the necklaces. Well, one of the girls does. And then the other girl takes the other necklace to their friend. They pull the pendant, they fly off, and the mom just waves bye to them. Okay, so I guess you don't mind what happens to your daughter. I'm like, seriously, where's the other girl's daughter? The other girl's parents? Where are they? They just don't worry about their daughter's safety at all. She's been missing for half a day and a whole night, and she just left to a campsite. Okay, so they arrive at the campsite. They go... Okay, the campsite isn't even a campsite. It's like a bunch of buildings, and then they go into a building. And then there's just a bunch of computers. And they go into the computers. And they play the fish game that started this whole thing. Like, you want to kill yourselves? Also still, where are the parents? That's my biggest question.
So they win the game again. The killer guy tries to kill them again, and it never ends.
I hope you enjoyed the video because this is the end of the video.
You know when you said your favourite part of building the dome in Science Club was destroying it? Well,
Yes.
For the viewers, I was actually the one who destroyed it and threw it
Yeah,
in the
but
bin.
I still wanted to destroy it. You took that away from me. I can't believe you.
It's the big J man.
I don't know. I guess I'm the reincarnation of Jesus. No, really.
So in the game, are the girls do they actually turn into fish whilst playing, or are they just playing as fish in the game?
No, they're just playing a fish in the game. They're not actual fish, okay?
Another question about the fish dream. So did the two teenagers just get drunk at the bar, just curious?
I believe they didn't actually. What happened was they basically just sat by the window together all day.